Greetings everyone, please give me a moment to make sure everything's set on up. Looks like everything is booting on up. Time to activate the live chat windows and turn on the macros. Macros. Live chat windows. And looks like everything is good to go. Give me a moment to check my other computer. And I just want to check on something. Yep, I fixed that. So, looks like everything is good to go. So, let's go and get started. Let's see. Hello, you usually send me replays. I'm going to spy on you. Yeah. Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another Company Heroes 2 replay. Spawn on top left side as the blue Okada player, we got Ultramarine. Spawn south side as the red USF forces, we got Eternal Sunshine of Spodal's Mine. Is it Spodals or Spodals? I suppose Spol would be two L's, right? So Spotals? Spodals? Spotels. The more I think about it, the more I distort it. Either way, we do have a Doctrine lock-in, we do have the Overwatch Doctrine. This player can go for a number of doctrines. We got the Mechanized Company, a relatively rare. We got the Armor Company. And immediately go for some Salt Engineers. I think this map's a little bit too wide open for Salt Engineers, so he's got to be a little bit more on point with flanking. Do have a Salt Engineer squad in the field, as well as a squad of Riflemen. And of course, Overwatch Doctrine can deploy some Jaeger Light Infantry. This map is a good map for Jaeger Light Infantry, nice and wide open. A Rifle squad capture a strategic point. You monster. Another Volksgrenadier deployed on the field. We do have two Volksgrenadier bulletins, the two preferable one. Actually, no, the accuracy one's probably better than reload rate, honestly. And we also have a faster reload rate for machine guns, which can be quite nice since they do have a long reload time. Particularly probably useful for if you want to use incendiary rounds. US player for doctrines or bulletins, we got Riflemen's gain veterancy 10% faster. Nice to have, though it does fall off as they get maxed out veterancy. Bazooka increase armor penetration. I think I usually go for bazooka range and this one at the same time. And Rifle Squad get more the faster reload and cooldown. That's a good one. So I think maybe accuracy is a little bit better. Actually, I don't know what's better. Well, the amount is very small. More Volksgrenadiers not being pulled on the field. I'll probably go for this bulletin and the accuracy bulletin rather than the veterancy bulletin. Rifle squad inside that garrison. That's not a good garrison to get inside of, though we'll have only two windows to fire from, which is not great. I thought that window's like double stacked allowed two, but nope. Assault Engineers now advancing. Luckily, the Rifle Squad did draw a bit of fire there. Storm Pioneers a little bit too far away from the Assault Engineers to get optimal damage. Just decent damage. Volk Engineers do get forced sent back. Storm Pioneers push straight forward. Assault Engineers could charge forward. Maybe try to go for a bit of flank. At least draw some fire away from the Rifle Squad, but it will be a costly assault. Another Volkswagen pushing forward. Assault engineers fall back. Got the lieutenant deployed in the field. First name Lou, last name Tenant, and all three Volks, entire Okinawa force is here. So right backing off is a good idea, though he's pretty wounded at the moment. Another rifle squad on the build queue. Definitely should focus on the Shun Pioneers, but his wounded state, even that's going to be a bit of a problem. Lieutenant's trying to advance his way forward. Assault engineers now being reinforced. Could always go with the flamethrower. Lieutenant needs to focus on that Shun Pioneer. Looks like he just retargeted there. Lieutenant modeled this off the Thompson, plus he's also behind heavy cover, but he's taking a lot of fire there. Three-man rifle squad comes for a bit of a flank, but immediately gets hit by this Volks. Volks Grenadiers got attack order, but didn't get received stop order, so now they're advancing open ground. But it looks like the lieutenant did the exact same thing and followed the Shun Pioneer home. Does fall back there, allow the rifle squad to at least advance with not receiving as much damage. Advancing still to the lieutenant there, allowing the rifle squad to advance in full health. Lieutenant needs to fall back. Lieutenant is going to get immolated, may get wiped out there, but the soldier needs to advance. Lieutenant does fall back in time. Rifle squad still being immolated. Took a lot of damage there, but may have been worth it to be able to get that damage going. Does force back the squads there. Oh no. Does lose a guy there. Oof. Bit of a bad retreat timing. Utility car in the build queue. I want to say he should go for ambulance, because he sure does need it. Probably a good idea not to reinforce the lieutenant. Probably a good idea not to advance the lieutenant. Reinforce the rifle squad is probably a good idea since there's two guys here. So reinforcing the rifle squad before the lieutenant is probably a good idea, but I think he's saving up for an ambulance. I would probably reinforce and then get the ambulance on the field. I think he's saving up the ambulance now. Yeah, I would definitely... Oh, yeah, that's the lieutenant structure. I don't know why I get the lieutenant captain structure mixed up sometimes. Well, because I don't actually look at it. I usually just click button, upgrade, and never look at the base structures whatsoever. These squads are not getting reinforced. I really do think he needs to reinforce and then get ambulance. He's going... What? Okay, I'm completely misreading the situation. Though, to be fair, I think it's a fair reason to misread it. Howdy. Alrighty then. It's been a while since we last chatted, eh? Welcome back. Utility car gets its armor skirts upgraded, making it a bit more bullet resistant. Not fully bulletproof though, but far more resistant. Another utility car on the way. This rifle squad needs an ambulance. Which does get pretty close there, trying to get the Panzerfaust off. I don't think he would properly target the Volks. Volks are still chasing the birdie in the form of utility. I am not sure what he's eyeing. You have the flak half track there. Not a problem. That's normal in life. Volkswagen finds the other M20. He's going to get wiped out if he charges forward like that. Ooh. Oh, takes out the Shun Pioneer. Going for a third utility car. Okay, he's just having fun. The problem is the flak half track can't fire while moving, so it's not necessarily counter the utility car, more close to a soft counter than a hard counter. He does need armor skirts on this guy. He had enough munitions, but he just didn't queue it up because he's out of supply now. Is he going to dismount? Dismounts there. Looks like he's at full health. So does not need to give it a new paint job. And buff out the dents. But you will be getting both cutoffs like this decaptured. There should be 2 trigger points there. It's effectively equal to 1 fuel, 1 munitions point.
Ready. Send orders.
I don't think the Tread Buster will get deployed in time. Yeah, he does not. And yeah, the damage is not high enough to really be a counter. But only took small damage there. Volkswagen push right forward. I think he did cancel the utility car. I think that's a good idea. I don't think I've ever seen 2 utility cars at one point in time. It's definitely bold. Ambulance is probably a good way to go. He does have bazooka. More reasons why to go for bazooka range on penetration, because you don't need penetration against this thing. Hopefully. Let's see. Ambulance, no weapon racks. He really does need medics. Takes a bit of damage there. He's going to have to rely on a Treadbuster landmine. No Stone Pine rebuild, so landmines will be effective. Minor repairs there. No armor skirts on this guy, which I think increases armor and a little bit of health. I actually don't remember the top of my head. He does stick his units back here to get healed on up. I understand. I think it's not really... Needs definitely... There we go. Oh, he actually dismounts there. Wait, was it still healing? What if it's dismounted? Oh well. Volkswagen's moving some sandbags. Got the one utility car here. No armor skirts on this guy just yet. Does take a fair amount of damage there. Get that upgrade. This fuel sector was captured and was in supply. Does get maintained supply in the corner there. Of course, heavy cover there make it a bit difficult to displace, but the armor skirts also makes it difficult to displace. Lieutenant does go for his bazooka upgrade. That's good. Do not have a Kenworther on the field. And now we've got a Steward on the field. The armor company player is going for a bit of a light mechanized play. Rifle Squad is pushing forward on multiple flanks. He's trying to get anything rifle grenade. Does throw some smoke there. Rifle Volkswageners to fall back. Also engineers advance against the wounded Volks. Looks like they will easily win it out. Rifle Squad is pushing forward to the cutoff sector. Very nice. We've got Volkswageners here. I like the US players' un-meta play style of going superly heavy in utility cars. Volkswageners will get a double Panzerfaust, doing a large amount of damage there, but he has enough escort here to engage, though he did take a bit of flak fire from the flak half track. Could try dismounting the engine critted. I think he needs to continue falling back. He could just reverse back to the assault engineers to get double sets of repairs. The other utility cars pushed forward, never got fully repaired. And we got the Steward here. He can always put a veteran crew into it, but at this point in time, he needs it firing. He can't take time to dismount and remount. Steward, getting maybe a little bit too close to the Volks. Utility car does fall back and dismount, get repaired. Dismount, this guy can help out repairs. Volcanowurfer strikes against the Steward. He does have double Volcanowurfer there, loses the main gun, and does get it killed off there. That Steward was not very well controlled. Rifle Squad's pretty forward, Volkswageners do fall back. Oh. Oh, wait, I thought I saw something. Never mind. Reaction Squad decaptures the VP and gets hit. Needs a retreat. So engineers find a Volcanowurfer. And utility car finds a Volcanowurfer. And he's in between the two, bit of a 7-10 split situation, but luckily he can shoot left and right. Yep. Oh, one utility car does go down. Lieutenant does miss. This one does those pants tactician. This other one does not have the armor skirts. And another incendiary grenade has been thrown. Rifle Squad will be hit pretty hard there. Another Rifle Squad straight forward, so engineers trying to engage. Volcanowurfer does fall back. Stealing the Volcanowurfer would be very nice. We do now have the flat cap track engaging the assault engineers. There's a Panzer Tactician there, which is utility car in pursuit. Does have some rear armor shots that could get there, but I don't think got a decent burst there. I think got caught in the reload or in the burst. US player, it looks like has gone for Captain, not going for M180 gun. Quite understandable. It may have been a bit better to go for weapon rack side for bazookas on the rear echelon. Or maybe try to go a bit more heavy in the tank buster, tread buster landmines. Incendiary grenade there was a complete whiff. Getting hit by a lot of squads right now. He is behind light cover, not behind any heavy cover. This does convey heavy cover, but he's behind the bush, not the blocks of cinder. Lieutenant gets a good shot there. Garrison's not exactly the most durable or great structure to be in. Gets double pen there. We now have the sheer pen supports going up. It looks like it would not be interrupted. Though the US player may have vision from the garrison, though it's hard to say. No, it's probably out of vision range. Does get suppressed there. No anti-tank grenade, rifle grenade gets casted. Over here. Sending grenade there, but it's against a squad that's moving forward. That's not like great. Russian squad fighting some fire support. Russian squad captures some sectors in the rear while the assault engineers push right forward. Captain gets behind some good heavy cover there. Going for another utility car, I sort of disagree with that. Though he does need a major to get out the bulldozer, as well as the Wolverine.
Boys, you ready to roll out?
He's some ammunition, so he could be saving those munitions for the siege barrages. And where Stu gets spotted. And the flat cap track does take a bit of damage. Now this utility car is at Veteran C3. With the vehicle is stocked with armor-piercing rounds, so it may actually be effective as the flat cap track. I don't know the pen rate increase. Captain does fall back there. Rifle squad's push right forward. Utility car firing away, gets some damage on the Volks Grenadiers. Rifle squad getting some hits in these Volks. Lieutenant trying to go for the flat cap track, and since he just now rebuilt the Shroom Pioneers, he has been having no repairs this entire time. Bazooka connects, one shot and it's done for. But the lieutenant's falling back, and when he gun needs to be re-grabbed, does get grabbed. Utility car could actually pick it off. It's very wounded. Utility cars could try picking off. Does decrew the AT gun once again. Volks Grenadiers may get a Panzerfaust off. Utility car does get some flanking shots there. Panzerfaust does connect over here and does fall back now. The gunner works pushing forward. Rifle squad fall back and hit it. Does receive a hit here. Soul engineers force back the Volks Grenadiers. Vickenwerfer's now chasing him. Black Cap Track receives some repairs. Utility car trying to get out of there. Throws some Panzer Tactician out. Has repaired the crit at least. Our squad takes a bit of burst. Both Vickenwerfers falling back. And catching up here perfectly fine. Volkson is all being prepared up. He's forced to go for a third Vickenwerfer against double utility car. Maybe overreaction. The Okada player has 80, almost 90 fuel. Would assume he would have enough by a Panzer IV by now. US player does not have a major out just yet. And utility cars need repairs. M1AT guns going to be re-secured. For this utility car playstyle, it may have been better to go for airborne so you can pair drop an AT gun if he's going for lieutenant. Oh, of course you need lieutenant to get the utility car. Yeah, so maybe it would have been better to go for airborne to get the paratrop AT gun. Though it does give you a faster efficiency on your utility car, so maybe that's one reason why he went for it. His opponent is definitely overreacting with Vickenwerfers, that's for sure. He has not a lot of. He has a decent amount of munitions stored enough. Does the other one have armored skirts? Doesn't appear to be. I wonder if there's some tread busters or other landmines in the field. I don't know. It can be a little bit difficult sometimes.
Weapon rack is now accessible. Taking fire! There's a major reporting for action. God damn it! We're losing a capture point.
Utility cars now fully repaired. At least the veteran C31 has armor skirts. Captain and rearson squad straight forward. Volks can use behind some good heavy cover. And both of them falls back, seeing they're getting flanked. Good idea. Captain may still go down, however. Over here, utility cars engaging the Volkswagens, providing being a mobile fire support unit. And the soldier is getting hit as well. Does throw another incendiary grenade. He's been throwing those a little bit too often. 200. Okay. He has gotten bars. That's where his munition's gone for. He may have gotten a second Panzer Tactician. He needs Panzer Tactician. Does manage to escape on out there. Got lucky there. And when you take on needs to rotate around, he is hitting. Oop. One got hit. Panzer Tactician there. We've got folks in here. One's an incendiary grenade. Another F squad taking a fair amount of damage. Does fall back there. He does have bars now. Major's been deployed in the field. Siege barrage now available. The Major's going to be going down. Oh, and these guys are chasing. That's not good. Will he realize it?
Capture point is being overrun.
He should realize about now that this vehicle crew just hits a slam the retreat button. Yep, there we go. You can fix the not repairing later. Looks like a reaction squad got forced back there, though maybe that was the captain squad. RAF squad moving around. Flak half track wounded. Utility car admiring the VP. Now we've got an OKW Panzer IV on the build queue. US player. Oh, US player deployed a landmine there. US player could eye for a Sherman tank relatively soon. Could go for M10 once he gets enough manpower, which he just consumes some manpower, probably reinforcing the rear echelon. Or save it for a Jackson. I say, honestly, there's an argument for all three of them. He has a decent amount of anti-infantry at the moment. He has only one source of anti-tank. I don't count the lieutenant with bazooka as a proper source of anti-tank, as anti-light vehicle, really. If it does get double bazooka. M10 would be a cheap option. Jackson would be an excellent option for anti-tank. And the Sherman tank is, of course, very good generalist option. Destroys the flak half track there with the AT gun. Very nice. With one less target there, makes one less reason to go for the M10. And more for the Jackson for his higher armor piercing capability. Does drop the bar. The Sherman Pioneers should pick that up. Lieutenant's trying to pick up that bar. He has going for the opportunity. Takes the Volksgrenadiers, not paying enough attention there. Picks up the bar. Not with a bazooka, kills the mixed squad, which is not great, but does deny to his opponent, which is probably the more important part. Reaction squad needs to fall back. Volksgrenadiers should probably fall back too. One utility car does go down.
Light vehicle just got destroyed.
Gotta be careful. There's a utility car in the field, which means Shred 6. That's a anti-infantry landmine, not the Treadbuster landmine, if I remember correctly. Captain. Oh no, I was gonna say the captain. Look on the mini-map. The captain's getting overran with the Kenwerfers. Utility car running around. Don't see any landmines here. We'll see the miss there. Red was doing quite well. Losing that Stewart was a big problem. But the US player still has a pretty good doing pretty well. 3 of the Kenwerfers is overreaction versus light vehicles. Volkswagen is going for another. Nope, not another incendiary grenade. And the Panzer IV got a good shot there on the captain. Good pen there in the Panzer IV. This may be Kenworth is probably a good idea to go for something a bit more range as Jackson, or just avoid deploying armored assets in the time frame until you can decrew some. Oh, we've got a Treadbuster. Very good. Have the AT gun maybe. And wait.
Boys, you ready to roll out?
It's going for both a Treadbuster and a regular land. I'm not sure what he's doing. I think that may have been a misclick. Yeah, I think that may have been a misclick there. You may have been trying to hit the stop order button and panic, so you lay down both the M5, which... Oh wait, M6 is the Treadbuster, so that is a Treadbuster landmine there. M5 is the anti-infantry landmine. Got it, got those two mixed up, because they are actually using the exact same model.
Sherman bulldozer ready.
Sherman bulldozer offer a bit more resiliency. Once it gets to Veteran C1, it becomes... Actually, throw the... Put the utility car crew inside the Sherman bulldozer and start using the barrages to help hit those Forgettenwerfers. Soldiers who fall back. Utility car tries to take a hit there. Sends a miss there. Probably don't have the AT gun sitting on top of the landmine. It's also just too close. Utility car does not go down there, so throws Pan's Tactician. Bulldozer should probably fall back, and when AT gun gets a good pen. And the officers are starting to fall back now. Yeah, I think getting the bulldozer versus 1 is very important right now, just to siege down those Forgettenwerfers. No, he doesn't have really munitions to be spending on it. He has 27 versus 35.
Ready. Send orders.
Fighting position? Doesn't have the manpower for a 50 cal, and this is 125 manpower, but he doesn't have the munitions for the HMG, though he will have it soon enough. Rifle squad behind some good heavy cover.
We're losing a capture point.
Assault engineers engaging the Volksgrenadiers. And the Volksgrenadiers are pushing forward, but they're going to get ripped apart. They're pretty wounded. Bulldozer. That's I was expecting ripped apart through bars, but dozer works. Or 105. Shoe mine there, but it is swept by the reaction squad. Utility car says hello to the Shoom Pioneers, and they don't have a way to defend themselves other than through not so great bullets. Another OKW Panzer IV. Another reason why I have to go for Jackson now. Rifle squad, straight forward. Dozer has a static target. Does a Sea Grenade on the rifle squad. He's been too happy with the Sea Grenades, I would say. Does wipe that squad entirely. The Forgettenwerfer is pushing forward, gets some good hits. And when he's going firing away, fighting position unupgraded. With the amount of anti-tank in the region, just probably best though, not upgraded. Great smoke barrage there. Riflemen and assault engineers flanking over on the Forgettenwerfer is forcing the ball back. Excellent force back. Does take out the AT gun, but there is a Treadbuster there. But he doesn't have anything to finish it off. Anti-tank rifle grenade. It should be good enough for an anti-tank rifle grenade. Let's go for another anti-tank rifle grenade on this other one. Those are the gunner for it got killed. It may be a good idea to sack the Major. The Sturm Pioneer is right there, so he knows where the Sturm Pioneer is at. Our squad does fall back there. Soul Engineers just got wiped out. Smokes out the AT gun, so he can crew it. He's going to have to force fire the ground there. The rifle squad picks it up. Have the rifle squad force fire the ground. He does lose the rifle squad to a stray shot. Major artillery looks like being summoned. Takes out the Panzer IV. There should still be other landmine nearby. The Sturm Pioneer would have been hit by it. Or maybe it got destroyed, I can't really tell.
The capture point is being overrun.
Note that landmine's still there. And probably the Sturm Pioneer would not have hit it. Utility car charging way forward. Does take a pen. Oberstdorf now being employed in the field. Bounce there. Bounce there. He has lost a good number of forces. US players lost some as well. One rifle squad, one assault engineers. But so far, 3 Volks, 1 Sturm Pioneers all been wiped out. I think graphic grenade could be very useful right now. And having those park on top of that landmine's not a good idea. Sorry, a really big pet peeve of mine. Don't park on top of landmines. That lone landmine wishing to connect with something. Yep. Connect. Maybe on Tinder. Sorry, that was probably a bad joke. Well, landmines, like anything, shots are pretty good at penetrating. Oh, nope, I should probably not make that joke. One Mechanowurfer bounces, 2 pens, and wipes out the squad entirely. Bulldozer is taking a large amount of damage, but looks like we'll escape on out of there. AT gun does not pen there. Sturm Pioneers push way forward. As for prioritized fire turned on, reaction squad helping the repairs, very good. Very exposed. Out of vision range at the moment. They might be in vision range now.
They're at 200 points.
That's the US player's vision. I don't go on any dating apps. It's, as far as I can tell, I've been told dating apps are just a bit of a cesspool right now. Most with bots, and now probably AI bots. Even though a lot of the AI is not AI, it's mostly just VI. Oh, we do now have the Mechanowurfers falling on back. Jackson is now a good idea still. There's another Panzer IV, which is freshly deployed in the field. He needs a fast mobile counter. He does spot the wounded Panzer IV. 2 Panzer Jackson's down for. It may be a good idea to put the veteran crew inside the Jackson from the utility car to get evac, because one evac round may finish it off. Gets a pen there. Bazooka rolls a miss. May go destroyed. Blitzing on out of there. Captain falling on back. Bulldozer does go down. May see another tread buster. Jackson connects. Landmine connects. And down. Your wife will murder you, probably. Oh, AI bots. Not to mention, probably, I heard OnlyFans is pretty big on dating sites. Yeah, red is in excellent position. And blue has 3 Mechanowurfers. Oh, another landmine detonation here. This time the rifleman found that landmine, which was swept earlier, just wasn't actually swept. Jackson's going to be tangling with the Shearpan's quarters. Will take a bit of damage. And the US player has lost his reaction squad. Minor loss, but the shoe mines will pose a bit of a problem. Jaeger Light Infantry deployed in the field. Of course, Jaeger Light Infantry cannot fight against utility cars. They offer too much utility. Oh, looks like utility car does finally go down. Too bad the veteran crew could not swap with another vehicle. Oh well. Another rifle squad in build queue.
Rifle squad ready for action.
Let's see. The US player doesn't have too much fuel available.
Keep up the pressure. They're down to 100 points.
Let's see. What would the US player should go for next? Jackson is generally pretty adequate for your source of AT gun. Blitzing his way forward. The Okta player is on the 96 tickets, and Captain with a sprint ability is able to sprint away. And since he's never entered combat, he will able to maintain the sprint. And all of his officers have Veteran C3, so they all can sprint now. Though it looks like I only got 2 bazookas in the formation. Jackson has to be very careful with the triple Vickenwerfer. I would not send a Jackson for these. I suppose he's doing good enough job of warding them away. Panzer 4 is 4 shots away from death. 4 pens away from death. That may make it so now it's only 3 shots away from death, but the Jackson's continue missing, so it's probably... He sees these Vickenwerfers pushing forward, just retreat back to Jackson. Does take a hit there. Bounce there. Bazooka's not exactly reliable versus Panzer 4s. I was thinking of a cool RTS mechanics which the RTS would try. After a tank or something destroys it, it creates a tile that is broken. The tank could be used as cover. Actually, that's what Company Heroes 2 does. The carcasses do get left behind and can be used as cover. Let's see if I can't find any carcasses that are still alive. The carcasses left over are still pretty fragile.
Tactical point being captured. Infantry, scale up with the MG. Ready, set.
And in fact, with Company Heroes 2 as well, you can actually use living tanks as cover as well. You can see, if I click on the lieutenant, you see the green dots on the ground and the green shield cursor. You can use a living tank as heavy cover as well as a dead tank. Stun grenade cast, gets a decent hit there. Only 3 members left though. Captain now falling back. We do have the Panzer IV still wounded. And when T-gun looks going to be overran, there's no 8 landmines this region. And either player would have destroyed the rubbish to create the bottleneck. Oh, now we... Okay, got it. I interrupt your thought. Panzer IV received another message. Jackson's not been great with accuracy today. But it looks like AT-gun's doing decent well. I'm gonna blitz its way forward, but it's in a wounded state. Another Panzer IV gets penned there. Bazooka finished off the Panzer IV, thanks to his rear armor, and Jackson does go down. US player's taking some losses. Our squad may get another anti-tank rifle grenade off. The US player still has adequate amount of infantry. Needs an anti-tank source now. Almost enough, has enough fuel for a... No, that's a Wolverine. Panzer IV costs 145. Failed bundle grenade there. May lose the squad entirely. This our squad's on the retreat path, and not really proper pursuit. Now he is. Panzer IV is falling back. If you want to RTS a bit more focus on single player, one game that could be fun for you could be Starship Troopers Terran Command. It's entirely single player and very fun. More infantry focus and killing bugs because it's Starship Troopers. Hanover does get a good shot there onto the AT gun. And they've been doing a lot of free-to-play updates and all that sort as well, so... The game's continuously seeing polished. Does hit the Shroom Pioneers. Plus you can do your part. Rock Squad does get suppressed. I think Starship Troopers Terran Command just got another big free update. And there's another expansion coming out in spring. Bounce there. Gotta be careful about the triple Vickenwerfers. The Dozer is unvetted. It does take a decent hit there. Dozer gets a good splash hit there. Rock Squad wish they had frag grenades there. All the Russians or Vickenwerfers now falling back. Dozer gets a great shot there in the Deacon Light Infantry. May wipe it out there. Got an MG-34 provide fire support, and the Eagle Infantry does stay alive. Looks he did lose the Major. Does get a splash hit there. That's good damage. I can throw some smoke over here, but AT gun gets good pen. Dozer is a possible threat to the Panzer IV now. I thought you were suggesting single player so we could 3.14 rate it. Now, why would I think that? I'm not sure. Is that the name of the patch version? I know Solaris just got done with its Pi version of patch not patch version game version. In fact, Solaris this has gotten off on the 4.0 series or 4.1 now. Solaris in its 3. Version patches, it was going every single new version was 3.14, 3.14, for the Pi symbols. Good damage there onto the dozer. Rap squad was straightforward. Got the Obsatsen. That's a good splash hit there onto the Obsatsen. A lot depends on the dozer. He knows what the triple Kenworth is always just pulling out a vehicle with triple AT gun. It's maybe one of the few times I would say with that many Kenworth, a Scott may be a better option. Does fall back there. He does have double AT gun, has superior infantry in the field. Yeah, I think it'd be better just go for Jacksons for anti-tank for consuming fuel. Does not get a bazooka shot off there. They tried to do a 360 no scope and failed. Double M1 AT gun. Oh, here's the carcasses here. You can see here the green dots on the ground. Heavy cover. Does get a good pin there. Anti-tank rifle grenade casted. No, it did not. Oh, but he got killed off by AT guns either way. So now he does not need a Jackson. Still a bit dangerous to go for a dozer with the amount of Kenworths on the field. Those who's at the Eagle Line tree, I think the Okada player has resigned. This Grade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Before I start the next replay, which is going to be a 2v2, I do need the restroom, so I'm going to take the time, reboot the game, clear out the VRM cache, and just booting back up, use the restroom. Please give me a moment.
Sega.
I apologize, I'm back. And let's go into a 2v2. Let's see. Hopefully this is reasonable enough. Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another Company Heroes 2 replay. Small on the south side as the blue USF. We got noob with all factions. I'll take your word for it. Spawn as the yellow USF player, we have Satru Zarucha, which is that name well enough. Spawn north side as the magenta Okada player, got Stringer 9mm. I'm guessing that's for multi-mode. And spawn as the red OKW player, we've got Little Sam.
Getting ready.
I wonder where Big Sam's at.
Crew, stand ready.
You don't forget about the oldest brother, Medium Sam. We do have, of course, a Kuhwagen opener. We do have Magenta going for the Luftwaffe Ground Forces Doctrine. Shun Pioneers heading down south of the Winter. They want to meet Lieutenant Winters. Russian squad looks like getting inside the garrison. It'll help them out a little bit. There's a decent amount of windows on... There are 3 windows on this side, not 2. Not great. Against Shun Pioneers, they're going to have trouble. But they would do decent. Soften up just enough for the Rive squad to take over the garrison could be nice. And it does swap them out. Very good swap there. The Rive squad could pop out on through this door as well and get all 5 weapons to bear. Or should I say to Eagle. Either way, we do now have the Shun Pioneer taking a fair amount of damage. Actually, it only looks like 2 windows firing out that side. I thought I saw the 3rd one firing out against the Russian squad. Maybe there's just a lack of angle with that bush there. It can fire this way, but not this way. Shun Pioneers now falling on back. Our squad gets out of that garrison. Over here, we do have the Shun Pioneers engaging the Rifleman squad, as well as the Rifleman squad. But we also have the Rifleman squad helping them out. Kuhwagen getting overran. Russian squad do decent versus Kuhwagen. This is more of a you have to rely on high rate of fire rather than accuracy. Volksrangers do get inside the garrison. There should be a decent amount of windows on this side. Yes, there is 4. Of course, 2 squads are rifle squads, so you can only hit 1 guy at a time, pretty much 1 squad at a time. Got SW's half track on the build queue as well. Both these rifle squads are getting quite wounded. Fire squads hitting the Volksrangers. This guy's getting some max range shots. Only a couple guys. There's just 1 guy shooting him. Got a point and push way forward. Some flanking shots potentially, but it's going to close on in, get the point blank. Volksrangers do fall back. This one could be focused down. It says negative cover there, so maybe 1 guy sort of linger around. But the other squad here still doing some work. 1-man squad needs to fall back. Still drawing some fire there. Needs to do a forward. Oh, okay, that's another rifle squad there. Volksrangers falling back as well. That 1-man squad is staying on the front line, and he has an ambulance build queue. I think he's going to try and push forward the ambulance. Shun Pioneer is being focused down there as well. Forcing him back. Doing a good job of keeping these guys around as long as he can. Maybe a little bit too much, so I'm not sure what he's doing. There's a Volksgrenadiers there. 2-man squad, 1-man squad. So the ambulance may be meeting them up over here. Rifle squad behind some good heavy cover. Rifle squads have good long-range DPS. In comparison to Grenadiers, if Grenadiers and Rifle Squad are both behind equal cover at maximum range, is a 50-50 coin flip who actually wins the fight. Russian Squad needs to fall back. He captures and full retreats. We have now Doctrine lock-in. We've got the Overwatch Doctrine to get Eagle Eye Infantry, so both these players have loiters, so the US players need at least get 1 source of anti-air. And yellow has gone for heavy cav, leaving blue to go for technical support, or another source of anti-air, infantry company, and airborne. Since airborne is usually something deployed out pretty early, is that deployed first thing immediately when you need emergency AT gun, or you need to bring the P-47s. The other 2 doctrines will likely be selected when there's 3 command points to summon the M1919s, occasionally for the early abilities. Shun Pioneers falling it back. These guys fighting behind some good heavy cover there. Axis players have right now good field control, both field points secured. You have now the Volkswagen Jaegers being put on the field. Notice my Twitch stream on my other computer crashed. That's why I always have 2 sources to monitor my stream, just in case, make sure it's still going. Reaction squad does fall back there.
Captain just took the battlefield.
Five squads advancing. Do now have the lieutenant getting immolated. Volkswagen's getting hit there. You're going to get a bit of first strike. Those got picks off one model, the rifleman. And the Jaeger Infantry squad does fall back.
Ready for action.
Utility car deployed on the field by Yellow. Very nice. I just realized he has full Jackson bulletins. Fast reloads, great for the thing. Increased sight and speed, which can be quite nice. Though I probably wouldn't put a bullet into it. And increased armor penetration. Already has pretty good armor pen, but does make it a little bit more reliable. I understand, especially when fighting against the heavy German heavies, like the King Tiger. A little bit extra penetration does make it go a long way. Or make the King Tiger go less of a long way. His teammate has the Scott bulletin for efficiency and accuracy. Magenta has a Super Fuse bulletin, pretty fun bulletin to have. Increased accuracy for the MGs, not really important. And faster Panther movement and acceleration, which can be nice. Don't think it's critical though. Well, Red just has Volkswagen's, and penetration. All that's quite reasonable. While if Kenworthers have the same penetration rate as Pack 40s, it can make it a bit more reliable in some situations. But mostly versus Soviet heavies. The US player does have, of course, the Pershing, but that's a bit more rare. Excuse me.
MG squad, all sectors. Ability now ready.
Lieutenant does fall back there, getting ripped by the Shun Pioneers close range. US plays in basically full retreat, 50 cal push way forward, but it looks like it's back at home. Just got fresh deployed in the field. The utility car trying to overrun the Jaeger Infantry, who does not have enough conditions for the G43. Patrick does connect on the utility car. We do have the M15 firing away. So they do have a source of AA. They've seen the Jaegers at least, so they should prop, and the Jaeger Infantry, since most players don't go for scavenge, like myself, they have a good idea there's going to be multiple lawyers that they'll be worried about, so they should really keep this thing alive and not be hit by a Kenwerfer, like it just did. Does press the Jaeger Infantry, must have found one of the guys a little bit out of cover. Bolshin Jaegers with first strike there. On the grenade thrown there. And then the other rifle squad starting to fall back as well. And 15 got repaired up enough. Our squad inside the garrison, seen a grenade thrown there. He does avoid it. Looks like Yellow has gotten frag grenade research. Does fall back there. I was not expecting frag grenade research. Oh, there's a frag grenade there, but he's behind heavy cover, so he does take 50% less damage, but he did eat it quite a bit. The spicy pineapple. And there goes the sandbags to the Kenwerfer. Looks like he's focusing down the Kenwerfer. Got the SWS half-track there, likely eyeing for Sheerpan's quarters. Shun Pioneer does have the Panzerschreck, so it does reduce his DPS by 33%. And it does overflow. And or 25%, not 33%. AT gun misses there. Lieutenant pushes way forward. G43 upgrade. And there's Sheerpan's course. Lieutenant probably does a vision of it. And nope, I have one Axis player selected. He does have vision of it. He's focusing it down. Lieutenant has the Thompson, so gets a lot of extra damage going. There was a frag grenade there to displace it. Utility car, 50 cal, and I think it was canceled for a half refund. I don't think he actually died.
Dispatching a mobile HQ vehicle.
Let's see. Red has 140 fuel versus teammates 88. And does take it out there. His gear pan score is going on up, so I think he lost maybe half the fuel there, which is still a fair amount. Does get fully pinned. Good pen there. Of course, we do have the machine gun placement here, taking some hits now from the Kenwerfer. We do have now a squad of Rangers on the field, ready to lead the way. Lieutenant does fall back. And looks like this Volkswagen is getting completely surrounded. Shoe mine gets interrupted. Should just be cancelled at this point in time. Volkswagen is just going to get ripped apart. Probably will be fully destroyed. You get light infantry there. Magenta's probably getting close to a Panzer IV. Just needs 40 more fuel. Right, squad, engage these folks. And looks like the utility car is just doing a good job keeping his distance. The armor skirts is able to take a lot more bullets.
We're losing a capture point.
Put it there onto the M15. Volkswagen is getting ripped apart. May get wiped out there, but looks like it will not. Volkswagen gets pushed way forward. The heavy cover there is gone, so we've only got light and negative cover in this region. One grenade thrown on the other one, which may destroy the shoe mine. Does destroy the shoe mine. The other rifle squad is starting to fall back there. Rifle squad or lieutenant and rush squad push forward. You're going to find some light cover. Critical hitting the Shun Pioneers. The infantry does fall back into the garrison. And Kenwerfer trying to pursue the utility car. Rifle squad is going to get hit pretty hard by the Shun Pioneers. Frag grenade there in the garrison wounds the Volkswagen. Oh, and looks like the utility car does manage, or actually I don't know what went down. Oh, the ambulance went down. Did not see that going down. Are we going to see triple bazooka rangers? We got a single bazooka rangers at the moment. Nope, double bazookas. Can't afford its third bazooka just yet. Triple bazooka rangers is quite fun. Oh, that's a Goliath. Sheer Panzercorps find the utility car. It's stuck in a rock and hard place. But one rock is explosive, the other one is shooting explosives. Volkswagen behind some light, or rifles about behind some light cover. Volkswagen do get behind some heavy cover, and now I'm garrison cover, and garrison cover is inferior to heavy cover. And I heard another landmine detonation somewhere. So the captain may have found it. Yep, I think the captain found it. Got these forces straight forward. Rangers with a bazooka. He's going for Oberhausen now. Panzer authorization has been authorized.
ready. Orders! Return fire! Return fire! Enemy forces now have 300 points remaining.
Major does fall back there. Obasasa gets behind some good heavy cover. Of course, oh, that was a frag grenade from the Rangers, not a stun grenade from the Sturm Pioneers. Gotta take a hit there from the Kennewerfer, who's also now Infantry 3. Jägerline Infantry push way forward. And Lieutenant there to displace the unit. There must have been a bit of smoke there because they were pretty idle. M15, partially gets some suppression here. The Kennewerfer, double the Kennewerfer in this region. Line sight block there helps save it. Another mission is now just out of range. The Kennewerfer sitting on up. Does connect there. Smoke run somewhere. Over here, frag grenade in the garrison. Volkswagens do fall back. And may get wiped out there, not pursuing it though, sending them down over here. City grenade has been thrown, Volkswagens trying to overrun the 50 cal. And the Volkswagens do fall back there. US player is now going for a Sherman tank, and the US player has selected a doctrine. It is the infantry company. One of his rifle squad has 1 or 2 bars. It sounds like 2 bars, so he won't be getting M1919s onto them. So I'm sort of wondering why he went for infantry. He's also going for a Sherman tank, rather than going out a priest. So none of these buildings apparently being utilized. M15 push way forward. Guy's not going for a Panther. M15 sitting on up. Oh, not a problem. So I just saw your Rumble comment. Oh, have a good day. And what is the pie rate? 3.141592. Solaris had a bit for their version 3.0 patches. Every new version patches to add a number to pi. I think a lot of games does that. They do in their 3.0 version. They just simply add numbers of pi. Folks need to take a fair amount of damage there. Starting to get overran. Got Jäger infantry there and Falchion Jägers push way forward. Falchion Jägers to fall back, but the Obsassin over here and ground takes some damage. Panther heading down south, which would be very effective versus the Sherman tank. Don't know if Yellow does have triple bazooka on the Rangers now. Does get a decent number of bounces though. Anti-craft grenade connects, but just simply not enough damage. Else I probably would have gone for that as well, especially with the bazookas lining up shot. Oh, the Greeks were wrong. Because clearly they never heard of pizza, the best type of pie. Pen and bounce of the Panther. Another pen there from the Sable rounds. We also have a shoe mine here. Panther's backing on off. Rifle squads making some wipes there. We do have M1919 onto the captain. And the Shun Pioneers do go down. Sherm tank force back the Volksgrenadiers. Panther advancing. Double Panther there. So Sherm tank's a little bit outclassed. Intake rifle grenade connects, but no crit because he was at full health. Now the Pershing in the field. Be a good idea for his teammate to go for Jackson up support of the Pershing. With double Panther field, it could be a good idea just to not go for the Pershing. and just avoid the anti-tank. Though, like, the Panthers are more of a mobility anti-tank rather than a sniper like Jackson. Now, Robert Squad needs to fall back. He's not retreating back. That's a tread buster. And it goes down to the cannon warfers. And maybe a Sturm Panther strike as well. You have dropped a drop bar there. You really dropped the bar. Volkswagens take a bit of damage. We do have a half track firing away. Troop Pioneers do fall back. Panther Pershing's at full health. Matrix just simply pick up the bar to deny it. Blue does go for a priest. It's been a while since I was last seen a priest deployed on the field, but I think right now Jackson would be better. Good pen there from both sides. Oh, good shot there onto the MG. The cannon warfare gets a good pen in return.
Contact! Support gun!
Does take a fair amount of damage there. He danced around a little bit too much. He was just on from the point there. But he does escape out of there, which is good enough for Yellow at this point in time. Take a bit of extra time to get repairs, but it's better than not being wiped out. Rifle Squad does pick up the bar. Blue's going for a recon pass. Paul trying to mark a target for his priest to shoot. How about right there? It seems awfully lit up. Panther's straight forward. Red has gone for another Goliath. Right there. Panther's charge away forward. I think I hear the Pershing. It may have been firing. He receives some repairs. Sherm tank engaging the Volks. Both Panthers in this region. Priest is barraging somewhere. Here would be great. I don't know where. It sounds like he's barraging the base. Anti-tank rapid grenade connects. And the various AT sources take out the Panther. Very nice. The Priest is barraging around here. Yep, around here. He's sieging, I think, trying to take down both the HQs. Though the Large just hit this one over and over again. Goliath popping a sick wheelie. And the AT gun's trying to fall back. Looking over does connect onto the Sherm tank, throws up some smoke, needs to fall back further, takes some hits, and does escape onto that. There's a smoke barrage. I thought it was being sent over here. Captain takes a bit of damage here. Do now the AA half-track got destroyed. At this point in time, but the chances for loiters, he probably should just kept that in a very reserved position, not be aggressive with it anymore. It was far more needed to be anti-air than to be anti-infantry at this moment in time. Pershing does take a pen there. Panther charges way forward. Lieutenant cannot fire anti-tank rifle grenade. AT gun gets some bounces there. Cannon warfare here, but getting displaced by the lieutenant.
The Germans just cut off our supply lines.
Rifle squads push right forward. Possibly, I was really paying attention to their movement. It did get struck by an anti-tank rifle grenade. They were pretty close by each other, and sometimes you can't get stuck being too close to each other. Oh, looks like Rifle Squad got wiped out. Priest firing away. Does not take out the repair pioneers, but does put the Panther in the combat state, denying repairs. Did not hit the Panther for put in the combat state. They're running a bit wide. Volks Grenadiers getting hit by the bar Rifle Squad. The mechanized HQ is already going down, which could be a nice little boom. Shumpire's pushing too far forward to get repairs on that. One stray shot could wipe him out.
Bring the gunner out. Troop ready.
I think that was the last round there. For push right forward, Rock Squad made to get intake rock grenade off, gets a good pin there. Could receive intake rock grenade in return. Nope. Sherman tank push way forward. Grenade's been thrown. I'm not sure where though. Looks like maybe up here.
We're losing a capture point.
The ghosting effect usually happens when there's two vehicles moving at the same time, so it does not know which vehicle to prioritize. If you want to make sure a vehicle, your opponent's vehicle, doesn't go through yours, you hit the stop order command, and that prevents it from being ghosted. Ghosting happen. Sherm tank or priest firing away over here again, and that's what I meant. Shumpiners got wiped out. Jackson needs to stay out of loiter range, and looks like the Kenworth does get wiped out there. Grenade or frangible smoke grenade thrown there. The Yager infantry does take quite a bit of damage and negative cover at the moment. It looks like on me and the rifleman, but they're getting a little bit wounded by the caustic smoke grenade. Does fall back there, took a severe amount of damage. Our squad pushed forward. Looks like they found an angle there. There's maybe a smoke effect there. That's a bit of an issue of the observer mode sometimes. Doesn't show smoke. It does not wipe it out. Could have wiped it out there. The Panther posed no real threat of wiping or doing any significant damage. Not a whole lot of heavy cover there, actually. Grenade's been thrown on top of the Kenworth. Gets a good hit there. Wipes out the Kenworth. Pershing pushes way forward. And tank rifle grenade connects as well. That Panther is hurt. Jackson and Pershing start to push way forward. Does depend there. And Panther receiving some repairs there and didn't really properly pursue it. Rock Squad does take a bit of damage here. We do have now the Rock Squad this time with another on me. And the Voltuners looks like will get wiped on out. Bolsheviks dropped on in behind them. Another Sherman tank deployed up by blue.
Just got a report of an infantry unit being wiped out.
Red now has a Panther and Panzer IV. Magenta still has a Panther. So it's probably better to go for Jacksons for blue, honestly. Panzer IV getting ripped apart there. A couple bazooka shots to help him out. And if the AT gun there, yeah, that Panzer IV just died.
Tank support is here. Sherman ready.
Good pens there. Artillery barrage onto this Panther here. First is now Vestry 2, but taking a bit of a beating. Got center assault almost off cooldown, but nowhere near enough munitions. And Yellow needs to fall back to Pershing, get some repairs onto it. Does the Russian squad alive? Jackson help recovers retreat. There's also a tread buster there. Still. I don't know if the US player is getting lucky or unlucky from not hitting it. Probably unlucky. And he parks on top of the tread buster, which could have been exploded there. Over here I do have the Shroom Pioneers, or Fortune Still bundle. And great, got another spam bot on Twitch. Don't interact with it. Luckily, it's the message butchered enough that it's illegible. Anti-gravity grenade fired, connects.
The capture point is under attack. Bring the mill around it. Prepare yourself.
Panther took a severe amount of damage there. Jackson does have heat-bap rounds loaded for another 10 seconds. Shroom Pioneers and Eagle Infantry Squad force back some of these infantry units there. You have a Scott deployed in the field to support out yellow. Not a bad item, though more on parts of the Sherman tanks, but I understand about going for a Scott. Another priest barrage running over here. The Panther's just relying on the repairs from the Mechanized HQ. Magenta as a Shroom Pioneer going for a Super Boost. Sometimes you should go for both the Mechanized HQs close enough to each other so you get joint repairs with the Mechanized HQs, which was simply not the case there. 50 cal has armor piercing rounds loaded for some odd reason. Jackson or Priest was way forward. Good hit there. Priest Pershing block. Does throw the frag grenade there. Sixfoos has not fired just yet. Right now the VPs... Oh, I just realized something. The Axis players' VPs are down to 2. I've been so focused on the game, I have not been paying attention to VPs. That's actually usually how I play normally in Company Heroes 2. I just constantly focus on VPs and don't really focus on them until it's a little bit too late. Treadbuster connected. And there goes the Panther.
A medium tank was destroyed.
No, both these VPs have to remain neutral or secured by the Axis players, or else they lose the game, just like you did. Frag grenade throw. Damage does not damage the Shroom Pioneers. Major's power going down. So VP's power can be seized as well. If this remake gets neutralized as well, they also lose the game. And like that, the Axis players have lost the game. It's Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Want to take time, restart the game client. Good idea to do that between every 2v2. And not to mention, get rid of that spam bot. That name. There we go. And I'm going to take another moment to use the restroom.
Sega.
My apologies, I am back. And let's finish off the day with one more 2v2. Likely to be finished off. Let's see, we haven't done anything with Brits or Soviets, so let's try to see if we can't find with either. Here we go. And Wehrmacht. We haven't done anything with Wehrmacht here, so meet our quota. Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another Cup Heroes 2 replay. Spawn on the north side as the yellow Soviet forces. We got Gaikos. Spawn as the blue US or UKF allies. We have Weslow 01. Spawn as magenta Overwatch Doctrine. We got Alquility. And spawn as the red Jaeger Armor Doctrine. We got Anonym, who looks like it's going for, nope, does have MG42 into Grenadier, standard opener there. Kupovagen, pretty calm as well. Schoenpine is rushing towards the fuel point, that's not uncommon as well. Probably put him right here so he can always enter the heavy cover. Though it's always a little bit more difficult since the British player also gets out a good initial unit. Looks like he's going to just keep his distance towards the garrison there, and in this case was a better call than what I said right there. It was versus Soviets and US, who are a little bit slower to get over here. Would have been a good idea to go right around here. And looks like he's just going to camp the building. No tent or campfire just yet. You can't build campfires unless cold tech is turned on. Did I just give anybody some flashbacks about cold tech? Yeah. Volksgrenadiers take a... not Volksgrenadiers. Intersection does take a small modifier there, but dealing more damage to the Kupovagen. Grenadiers push forward, but they're going to get ripped apart. Commandeers get a pretty good volley there. Conscripts here to support as well. The MG42 firing away, and since in light cover, he's trying to avoid any suppression. Somehow managed to avoid suppression. These guys charging forward like that fooled me of where the MG42 was actually at. We got a spooky, scary skeleton Bren carrier there. And looks like Grenadier squad being forced by the conscript as well. So it looks like the allies taking some nice early wins. And my voice just cracked there, so it's definitely my last cast for today. Volksgrenadiers eyeing for some heavy cover. We do have Sherman Pioneers now falling on back. Another SWS half track on the field. Volksgrenadiers be nice and close, able to force back some of these squads with the fire support of the Kupovagen. This Volksgrenadiers putting some rounds into the universal carrier, but it's not taking too much damage at the moment. The section now falling on back. Volksgrenadiers dancing around a little bit too much. Does retarget the one that probably should have been dancing around. And it looks like they may have been targeting the universal carrier too much, because this guy is not taking too much damage either. So maybe some poor micro there by the OKW player, the Wehrmacht player, the Austere player. As a Flammenwerfer, it works Flammens. And nice flank there. Got two combat, one equipped with a flamethrower, the other one has a conscript. Yellow right now looks like it's gone for, has focused on a tier, just a conscript opener, which includes two combat engineers. And right now the Soviet player is just doing very well for himself. Has a nice manpower float to tech up. He has enough resources right now, he could probably go straight to tier 3. Start getting that build. He may want to either retreat back, say that combat engineer. Completely abysmal rifle grenade there. Loses a grenadier. That must be where the combat engineer was, and he didn't take time to cancel it. I don't know why, I thought this was a build bar right there. Oh, I'm going crazy. I thought the shadow from this log was like a this construction bar. It sort of is the same size. Oh, I'm going crazy. Jaeger line infantry deployed up by magenta. Right now, the allies are in a particularly good position right now. Now the medics being researched, as well as the mechanized battle group HQ. Jaeger infantry does get the first strike bonus, but largely squandered it. We have the MMG carrier deployed in the field. The Axis player has been maintaining no fuel income this entire game. They're at 16, the Allies are at 33 at the moment. G43 upgrade, got the Grenadiers wounded, and Flame Engineers low in health, which is also another form of wounded, push way forward. Recovery Sappers with Flamethrower, does force back the intersection there. The other intersections push way forward, got the MG42 here, but being flanked by some conscripts. They may want to UR all the way forward, does rotate around though. May want to UR all the way backwards. Oh, we got a drop flamethrower there. Now we've got a double flamethrower pioneer. The extra flammable warfare squad. So that's a nice little pickup there. Lays down landmine, going for another MG42. Has Panzer Grenadier. At this point in time, I would say go for 2-2 or Pack 40. Not another MG42. Doesn't have tier 2 built at the moment. And the Pioneer squad is quite wounded. Does force with the Combat Engineers. Conscript squad should be able to deal with the regular Pioneers. They're in open ground, falls back. They need medical supplies. Panzer Grenadiers push forward, just out of heavy cover. Not stopped right there. Conscript fall back. Combat Engineers flanking. Shroom Pioneers falling back there. Jaeger line push way forward. And landmine has been found by the Panzer Grenadiers upon retreat. He got lucky to retreat back for 2 members. He retreated back for 3. Another Grenadier on the build queue for red. And blue goes for another recovery sapper and has selected the Mobile Assault Regiment. Just leaving yellow the only players not selected doctrine. We could see the guard mortar coordination tactics. 120mm mortars and guards will always be useful. Counterattack tactics. This is a good map for B4s, and Cape ones are always very nice. Not to mention everything else is good about the doctrine. And armored assault. IS2 could be quite nice. Stormbricks are always nice to have as well. I'm more leaning towards counterattack tactics. Primarily for the B4. Shock troops will be just okay on this map. It's a little bit wide open, but the smoke is always nice to have. It does have a Zis gun to shoot those tanks. Back cannibal for connects.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
Folks and Bears take a fair amount of damage, does fall back there. T-70 does get some pretty good hits here.
Unit ready.
Volks do take a bit of damage there. Good to get a wolf hit there. Second Jaeger infantry. MG42 setting on up, but taking a fair amount of damage from the MMG carrier. We've also got MG42 in the back line. Grenadiers being upgraded for LMGs.
German territory increases. We are losing a sector.
Let's see, the British player hasn't got too much on the field. Does have both structures built. Could go for a Cromwell. Rocket grenade fired, detonates a landmine, very nice. There's actually a decent number of Soviet landmines in the field.
T-70 in combat.
Soviet player has enough fuel to advance in tech as well. MG42 finds the infantry section. Right now, red is winning tier 2. He needs a pack 40. He may want to tech up and get out of Stug. Because right now, their Axis players are not doing great. His teammate's a little bit too far away from a Jagdpanzer. His teammate does not have a sheer panzer quarters. Has enough fuel to get one deployed in the field, but doesn't have enough for panzer authorization. Each section does get suppressed there. Looks like T7 is putting some rounds into the Kubelwagen. Good, it's there. And Jaeger Infantry Squad does fall back as well as sniping one of those intersections. Landmine detonation somewhere. Keyword somewhere. Not sure where though. Kubelwagen hits the squads are building some sandbags. Volunteers push way forward. And we've got the Grenadiers take a bit of damage there from the T-70 who had a bit of a backboard there. Conscript squad now falling on back.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
MG42 firing away. And looks like the sandbags got destroyed there. Is that one? Oh, it could have been cancelled. Not sure. Grenadiers eyeing for a Panzerfaust onto the T-70. Red's now going for a pack 40. They've been needing some anti-tank. This will help them out in that aspect. That dimension are pretty far behind in fuel. He does not have Battle Phase 2 research, so that's how far away he is towards a Panzer IV, any of that asset. Very far away. Panzerfaust does connect. One pack 40 shot. Does not connect. Out of range. Grenadier does fall back. Force fire the ground there. Rolls a miss. And Blue's not going for a full combat tank. At this point in time, better to go for a Churchill than a combat tank, but that's no longer the possibility. Players over-rely on the combat tank, and this is a pretty good example of when you don't need a combat. You can go full anti-infantry. Jaeger Light Infantry engaging, along with some Jaeger Light Infantry. Volunteers push forward. Section does fall back there. Incendiary grenade on these guys here, getting some good amount of damage. Those out a gamma bomb there. That gamma bomb was thrown at their own feet. I'm not sure what that was going on. I thought the number was just like not lined up where it actually landed, but that was actually where it landed. Combat tank now deployed on the field. And we do have a landmine there. Many landmines for the Soviet player. Doing a good job on the aspect. So it's also a good doctrine. He has tier 4 boats and go any of the assets there. Does not need an Su-85 at the moment. Does go for the doctrine if possible IS-2. So maybe just going to save with the IS-2. The Pack 40's in the field as well. He could go for Katyusha first. Looks like 7-man squads are now being upgraded. Combat tank engaging the Pioneers. Pack 40 rolls a miss there. Does from the landmine, cleaning it up. So be careful, it may explode. And combat tank has taken a fair amount of damage and starting to fall back. T-70 combat engineers engaging these forces here. And now the Grenadier squad does fall back.
Enemy forces are capturing our supplies.
Capture the fuel sector, captain the VP. Does get suppressed there. Pioneers falling back, double pack 40, double taps, and looks like double missed. And double missed there. He may be forced on the ground there, I'm not sure. This gun barrage. Force back these units here. Got no hits as well. You know, got triple capture in favor of the Axis players.
Enemy fire! Heavy tank reporting. Repairs completed.
Looks like Magenta has a nice little firing line. Units across the front line. Right now, the Axis players do need to focus on being defensive. Red is now going for his tier 3. The Comet tank on the field, and eventually an IS-2, which Yellow has got a Katyusha on the field. Stug may be the option against the Comet tank. Panzer IV is just woefully inadequate for Comet tanks. Does get a pen there onto the Comet. Conscript starting to get pinned down. This barrage onto the MG42 does take a pretty good hit there. Next round, get a nice small hit there. Grenadiers and Grenadiers pushing forward. Looks like a rocket grenade was fired in that conscript squad. Grenadiers need to fall back. Double Pack 40 connects onto the T-70, but does not take it out there. Pack 4 does get decrewed. And looks like he's going to immediately destroy that Pack 4 instead of securing it. Probably a good idea to try to capture it, but destroys it. Blue now has access to a land mattress. And do now have a land mattress barrage running in. Actually a little bit too far, so the retreat was not necessary. Oh well. Oh, can't accuse him of map hacking that horribly aimed barrage. Red now is going for a Panzer IV. I don't think that's going to be a great idea. And the Eagle Infantry got crushed pretty badly there. Rolls a miss there. Rolls another miss there. Nothing to stop the Comet tank here though. Grenadiers force back the conscript squad. When it comes to VPs, the Axis players do have a slight advantage. Rough Grenade gets a good shot there under that MG. Jaeger Infantry, we can go for push forward. Got the Vickers here. A very fresh Vickers. Hands 4 gets a great shot into the Vickers, but received a pretty good shot from the Comet tank. Double cannon war for sitting on up. And that is also, I don't think you can retreat back there with vehicles. So maybe a bit of a dead end. Keyword in the dead part. Shoe mine there. That could be useful. We can offer does a hit there from the Bren. Volk's going to just push right forward. Looks like the Grenadiers may have found a landmine there. That could have been this barrage. I see a lot of craters there. T-70 I don't think make that sort of crater mark though. Well, I'm not sure. Most Grenadiers taking a bit of damage. They need to fall back though. Incendiary grenade. Does find the landmine there with 2 squads. Only lost 1 model there. Got pretty lucky with that little losses. But does force back the squads. Another cannon for barrage running on in. Alright, that's land mattress. Comet tank taking some hits there. Land mattress will knock out one of the cannon warfare, but not the other. And looks like he can retreat back there. I guess this map had to receive a change there. Not traverse map. I just always remember that part wasn't there. Good amount of damage on those squads. Katusha Barrage running on in.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
Hands forward, straight forward. Vickers does get decrewed by a rifle grenade.
The capture point is being overrun.
And Panzer IV is going to get ripped apart. AT gun sitting on up. Cold fire turned on. Mostly will not go down. Managed to get picked off in time. Comet tank is quite wounded, so can't really be in the reach as well. Pioneers need to fall back. T-70 firing away against that Grenadier. Pioneer escaping. Oh, that was a double flame warfare squad. So he did drop the British flamethrower. Wait. I thought he picked up a Soviet flamethrower. Wait, was he equipped with 2 flamethrowers that were not his own? Was it not? Neither of those flamethrowers were flame warfers. Okay, I did not realize that. Now we got a double M2 Strum Pioneer. I thought he picked up a Soviet flamethrower and that was said. Okay. I must be mistaken. Let's hold fire onto the Jaeger infantry. But they still had an attack order there. Could take time to salvage it, could capture it. But it's taking time to destroy it. Wehrmacht Panther, Okinawa Panther of Valkyria Chronicle skin. I love my ornate tanks. Good pen there under the Panther. Pioneers or Panzer Grenadiers straight forward to get a bit of damage. Backward also missed. Do now have a Katusha Barrage in this region, getting some good damage. Again, we're first trying to fall back there. And suppression started to come out on these squads. They will suppression for the next burst. Does at least get that one there. Panzer IV rolls a miss. Panther needs some repairs. This guy's probably going to get... Oh, does manage to throw a gamma bomb in time. I don't know if it'll get a wipe. Yep, one guy was a little bit too far away. Does displace it though. Good pens there onto the Panzer IV. And Panzer IV goes down.
It's time for action.
Oh. Never mind. I thought the game lagged for a moment. It just got so quiet. Salvaging the carcass there, very good. Panther needs some repairs. Stug deployed in the field. Does go with Pintle Mount. Don't think the Pintle Mount is super useful for the Stug. It can only fire forward. And is cheaper, costing only 30 fuel. Or munitions, not 30 fuel. And Stug does find an AT gun. It can make the same fate as the Panzer IV. Does get a nice wipe there. A lot of Axis infantry here. I think there's going to be some rockets running in soon. But they rain over here. Takes the MG-34 entirely. The gun's fully destroyed. Alright, Panzer Grenadiers throw a grenade. Land Master's Barrage is... I don't think I was hitting too much. Panther straight forward, fully repaired. Now got the IS-2. Panzer Grenadiers need to fall back. You could try grabbing the land mattress in order to destroy it. Panther, I think, try to force from the ground, hit the land mattress. Does get suppressed there from the base MGs. Actually, I don't know what caused suppression. Oh, that flamethrower burst. Stug, no, just stay back. Panther see the bounce there. Old fire turn on the Stug. And the Stug goes down. Russian Pioneers 6 severe amount of damage. They'll likely get wiped on out. IS super forward. Oh, there's the base MG. That's what suppressed them. MG42 suppressing down the conscripts. Magenta probably should go for Jagdpanzer. May go for another Panther. Either way, there's quite a bit of heavy armor in the field for the Allies. Red no longer goes for a Panzerwerfer. No. Needs some Pack 40s in the field. Landmine has been swept. IS-2 does not hit the landmine there with that shot. IS-2 took a severe amount of damage, but does have a good amount of armor to save it. Grenadiers do fall back. Volkswagens do fall back there. We do have the Landmasters falling on back. As a Warfare Barrage raining on in, does decrew the... Oh, it does not decrew the AT gun. Thought it would. Blue has quite a bit of fuel stored up, could go for another asset. Probably be eyeing for another Comet tank, if I hazard a guess. White Fox was summoned there. And bounce there. Or actually both didn't pen there.
The enemy have 300 points.
Got a reconnaissance overflight summoned. And the IS-2 is now pushed way forward. We do now have the intersection falling on back.
We are losing territory.
Good shot there onto the conscripts.
Sector under attack.
Land mattress barrage raining in here. Now got super close air support raining on in, hitting the T-70 and the garrison. T-70 takes minimal damage there. The reconnaissance overflight was used for a bit of spotting for the reconnaissance overflight, but no longer has subsided. I think straightforward. The kind of work is advancing along with it. IS-2 and commenting in this region. Shooting pioneers from Minesweeper. Don't think there's any landmines to sweep though. Trying to destroy the land mattress, rolls a miss there. Gets a pen there, and does take up the land mattress. As well for Barrage, nukes that squad there. I think a conscript squad went down there. Grenadiers almost got wiped out by the landmine there, and I did almost click on the aircraft. This Barrage trying to hit those Pack 40s, but he largely avoided it. Common tank pushing over here, the Pack 40s can help engage it. Panthers free forward, it's a pen there. Bounce there. Volkswagen push way forward. And the MG's starting to fall back now. Pack 40 or AT gun does get pinned onto the Panther, who may need to blitz on out there. Mostly this is the vehicle repair, so it can't protect itself. Just ran over the carcass there, that's what I thought. Wait, did that Panther just go down? But nope, just runs over carcass. Oh, Jaeger Infantry Squad has a Bren. He also Panzerfaust the Comet Tank right now, but does fall back there. Takes some more pens there. Panther is wounded. Jaeger Infantry takes a hit there. Ziskun's setting on up. Comet Tank took a fair amount of damage. IS-2 patrolling forward. May get a good hit there on the... And it's getting some good damage, at least the intermount. Rangers cannot get a snare onto the IS-2. Got a Panzer over barrage in this region. Great hit there by the Katyusha. Decrews the Pak-40. The other one's severely wounded now. Pak-40 sitting on up. We do have now the Stuka or IL-2 straight and run. Was it sort of hit the retreating back squad, just splashed the AT gun over there. Grenadiers getting forced back as well. Excuse me. Conscripts starting to get suppressed there. Land mattress barrage raining on in does force back to the cannon warfare. We do have now Mechanized HQ going for Magenta. He's going to be eyeing for the King Tiger now. Red could eye. Red is eyeing for the Elephant, lacking manpower more so than fuel. And a great strafe and run there as well. Ooh. And one last strafe from the aircraft. Yeah, Sheer Pan Squad is more of a soft counter to those aircraft than a hard counter. Comet Tank does take some pens there. Shoe mine exists here. Falling back. Exploits have ran out 229 tickets versus 191. Kenworth gets a good pen there. Panzerfaust connecting, which could spell the death for the Comet Tank. One more shot and stun for. Panther in pursuit. Got a couple AT guns here to intercept, but he does blitz on past them. Takes out the Comet Tank there. Panther takes some damage from the AT guns, but should be safe enough for now. Drops a Bren. The other vehicle infantry squad may be able to pick it up. Does not. Well, with the modern of you're not owning games, I've been told that if you don't get to own it, then piracy is not theft. Granted, Steam at least has been reliable. The fact they don't revoke the licenses technically you buy, which Steam has a bit more trust. Oh, get some good rest. It's always a good idea to get some more rest. You can always watch the replays later. Got a couple wipes here. Grenadiers are falling back there. May get wiped out as well. King Tiger gets a good hit there in the intersection. We do have Kenworth and Kuvalgan push way forward. King Tiger rotating around. Grenadiers not getting past Faust. Luckily, surprisingly, the TCM is still alive, though only has 21 kills, so it's not been too lethal this game. IS-2 almost gets a wipe there. May still get the wipe, does not. King Tiger pushes forward, rolls a miss there. Land matches it, finding a bunch of trees. Land mattress looks like largely was missing. Panther looks like blitzing on out of there, but has plenty of health, so just trying to avoid additional damage, looks like. Eagle Infantry pushing the way forward, trying to get the damage to these weapons. There's a Soviet landmine there.
trying to take a point from us.
Does decrew it. Hands over for barrage into his own space. Ooh.
Trick, isn't it?
I don't think I got any squad wipe, just got some damage from multiple squads. We do have another common tank on the build queue. Magenta's now falling back. IS-2 does not get any wipe there. King Tiger and Panther push way forward. Rolls a miss there. Good pens on the IS-2. Bounce there. And there. And there. King Tiger managed to deflect a lot of those shots. Unless the Volcano Warfare does take a bit of damage, but may escape out of there. Next rocket.
Machine gun crew killed.
Does not get decrewed there. That's going to push along the flank, but does get forced back into the T-70. Both players are ahead at 191. Now the X-Waves have fallen behind in tickets. Now they're going to remain neutral. Common tank, fresh one right there. And Red does manage to squeeze out an elephant. So we're going to talk about the elephant in the room. Which is the fact that apparently the elephant name was just arbitrary from Hitler himself. It had nothing to do with the refit that Ferdinand's received. It was completely arbitrary by Mr. Mustache Man, like the MP 43 and 44. Both Grenadiers, Obersaus and Jaeger Infantry trying to engage the Central VP, and looks like they will be successful, though we could see some light artillery barrages. You have plenty of munitions for some light artillery barrages. Good hit there in the Volks. Another landmax barrage hitting this MG-34 everywhere around as well. You now have the Elephant pusher forward. Panzer Wolf barrage running in somewhere. Gets a great hit there. Detonates a landmine underneath. Takes up both AT guns. This could be the point where the Axis players can really gain some good ground there. King Tiger, since the IS-2 receive a landmine detonation, it will take BF full health to get repaired on hub, the crit. This executed by his teammate, good idea. Common tank pusher forward. King Tiger taking one pen. And looks like we'll be backing on off. Better safe than sorry sometimes. Elephant nukes the T-70.
Weapon crew lost.
Good pens there. Molotov's been thrown there. Does get some good damage to the Grenadier, who's not responding all too well. Now they're being migrated more inwards to it. Also take a bit of damage there. Elephant buys some fire support for the Panther, but just got AT guns there. At this point in time, against these big cats, or big cat and elephant, probably a good idea to go for Fireflies and Su-85s. Blue has, or yellow has a massive resource float. Well, he's basically a pop cap, after, especially when you're reinforcing everything. As with a barrage running out in. So blue, gets some good damage there. Blue should eye for a Firefly next, I would say. Or a 17-pounder. Construction does fall back there. The Canova connects onto the Comet tank multiple times.
Machine gun crew awaiting orders.
Does wipe out the Volcano Warfare. Pioneers starting to fall back now. We do have another loader available for the OKW player. Red is out of munitions. Not sure what he's been spinning it on. He does go for Ostwind. Good down aircraft, that's not a bad idea.
Line's broken.
He has plenty to take through the elephant. So Panzer IVs probably be pretty good. Or burn bars. Actually, yeah, burn bars would be and burn bar could be quite nice. Help deal with more anti-infantry. Panzerwerfers could be understandable as well. Help deal with the AT guns. Austrian does get double tap there. IS-2 does roll a miss. Another Pioneer probably wouldn't be half bad to get some repairs, extra repairs going. The Elephant will take quite a bit of repairs. He is sitting on top of a landmine. There's a telemine there. Panzerwerfer barrage running on in. It's the last known location of the IS-2. Aircraft gets shot down by the quad half-track. Very nice for the Soviet player. Panther, Vet 3 Panther, and King Tiger 4. King Tiger has Spearhead turn on. Panther gets double tapped there, and does destroy the land mattress as well. Panther taking a beating. King Tiger needs to fall back. Does find the landmine there. Comtech does roll a miss. Rolls a miss there as well. Jaeger Infantry does take a bit of damage. This one has not picked up a Bren. And gets suppressed. Allies down to 80 tickets. X-Boys have 190 and increasing in the Axis favor. Or decreasing against the Allies' favor, more likely to say. Comscope's getting suppressed thanks to Spearhead and Hull Mounted Machine Gun suppression effect. Does have guys inside the radius. This one firmly, these two is questionable. At this point in time, that is very questionable. We all know what I mean. This gun's pushing forward, does a lot of bounces, a lot of pens. Another pen there. Grenadiers pushing forward, Panzerwerfer barrage running on in. Watching at the AT guns. Definitely some landmine there. Comtank push way forward. Panther has plenty of health for the moment. King Tiger can fire some fire support. Grenadiers push way forward. We'll find the maximum point blank range, so it gets suppressed. Guvagon is also veteran C4. And just 1 or 2 points of damage away from veteran C5 and to become God. Panther takes severe amounts of damage there. Blitz just subsided. Comtank, however, not pushes his way forward, so Panther will escape. King Tiger's not exactly healthy. It can survive, but I probably wouldn't push it forward until it gets fully repaired. It's a good idea to repair up the King Tiger first before the Panther. Remember the triage levels. Elephant needs some repairs, but the Osman more so. And it's still got some telemines over here, which can be very useful, to say the least. IS-2 looks like it took a bit of a beating, probably from the Elephant. We all know that the Elephant is greater than the Stalin, I think. Panzerwerfer connects on those AT guns, decrews one of them.
The enemy has killed another infantry squad.
Oh, Comtank shows rear armor, takes a pen, sends a pen.
MG squad awaiting orders. Enemy forces are attempting to capture our territory.
Pioneers to decapture the... No, don't capture VP.
Supplies to the enemy.
Pioneers do take a bit of damage there. The cannon warfare here, camouflage, veteran C4 does back on off. Also help protecting the VP. The allies don't have too many VPs remaining. Panther, veteran C4, Guvagon as well. Telemines there, can't be triggered by vehicles. Oh, Panzerwerfer fires one shot there. I think he was trying to save his telemines there. He did lose the salvo. Those Veteran C2 has faster cooldown. Telemine actually did take a bit of damage there. Jaeger Infantry getting corralled by the Comet Tank and getting crushed. Needs to retreat back of all these squads. Panther gets a pen there onto the Comet Tank, but there's 2 Comet Tanks there, so she'll probably keep his distance. Panther almost just reached Veteran C5. Panther's sort of dancing a little bit there. Obsasa falling back, getting double immolated there. This recovery Sapphire loves this sauerkraut extra crispy. Panzerwerfer barrage ring on in. Does accrue another AT gun, very nice. Red has some population space to work with. Reinforcing that will put him up to 9 remaining. Not enough for any vehicles, at least not right there, but could potentially eye for a 251 half-track to get some tread busters. Centaur to pull on the field. Good pen there. I just fall back. Panzerwerfer barrage ring on it. Maybe trying to hit this right here. No. Was trying to prevent the VP from being captured. The Axis players have double capture in favor, which is very important. The allies don't have too much left. I just see 2 on the King Tiger now. Good pen there. Lots of pen with the Comet Tank. King Tiger taking a bit of beating as well. Emergency warp speed does fall back there. And looks the Vet 5 Panzerwerfer or Vekenwerfer will be going down. Pioneer trying to capture the central point, or resecure the central point. Panther reversing them in. All the points of neutral are captured by the allies now. Comet Tank pushes way forward. The Comet Tank has some damage like the Panther. See, oh, Gammon Bomb. He does see the temporary injury crit from the Gammon Bomb. King Tiger can provide some fire support in its current position. Needs to get on out of there. Does take a lot of damage. Not enough to kill it though. Elephant Veteran C2. Panzerwerfer barrage trying to hit another AT gun. Conscripts here getting overran a little bit there. Landmaster barrage maybe trying to hit over here. Jaeger Infantry getting hit a little bit there. Does have Partis fire. Does retain camouflage. He sees the point being captured. He's trying to corral the Jaeger Infantry. Does get revealed. Doesn't re-camouflage as it was not combat. Playing Ring Around the Rosie. That was playing hide and seek with those at the same time. And captures the point. Very good, but just neutral capture a moment. King Tiger fully repaired. Needs to turn off Spearhead. Needs to turn off Spearhead. No. Comet Tank does not play Ring Around the Rosie as well with him. He almost played Ring Around the Rosie with Jaeger Light Infantry, not the King Tiger. Receives a bounce there. Bounce there. And a bounce there. Jaeger Light Infantry, Veteran C4 versus Veteran C3. Oh, make that Veteran C5 versus Veteran C3. Against the looks at the intersection, got a lot of free shots there. Most is going to win out, but the King Tiger is changing that aspect. Centaur push away forward. Probably good idea to actually focus on the intersection rather than the Centaur, but of course we have the AT gun fighting side of the Fires War. Focus on the intersection will deny the capturing, which is the important part. And Battle get wiped on out. He will get wiped on out. Drop a weapon there. Obsas is going to pick that up. Grenadiers and Panzer Grenadiers engaging. Now the Panzerwerfer barrage getting some good hits. Panzerwerfer is getting barrage up here. Hits the Maxim reasonably well. Comet Tank blitzing his way forward. Needs to turn off Spearhead. Panther blitzing his way forward. And King Tiger gets another bounce there. The King Tiger's been getting a little bit unlucky with shots lately, hasn't it? True Pioneer needs to keep his distance. The point is captured in his favor. Reconnaissance overflight being thrown out. The quad half track should still be alive. Yep. 7 vehicles destroyed, likely all aircraft. Elephant almost takes a common tank. Is it going to be in range? I think that was forced by the ground and it was unsuccessful. Gonna go for shot landmaster rounds here. Getting good hits there. Even hits the Panzerwerfer. Takes out the Panzerwerfer there. He was trying to hit these squads there. Elephant engaging. Ooh, finds one of the telemines that we mentioned earlier. Go for target weak point. Finds another telemine. IS-2 went down to double telemine. Oof, I don't think I've ever seen that before. Panzerwerfer barrage ring him, trying to hit these Zis guns. Doesn't detonate the other telemine as well. Triple capture favor the allies. Axis players have 95 tickets. That's a bit of a problem. Grenadiers, I think, they're trying to flank the Maxim. Another telemine over there. Got his teammates' air support coming on in. This gun's rotating around, heading force setting the center. British player needs to get into the center. And now Red's trying to capture the other VP. They're trying to close the game now. Also will take a bit of damage there. Commandeers on the center point, but getting overran by Grenadiers and Panzer Grenadiers. Elephant here to protect the flank. Panther can still tango for comm tanks to a certain extent. Good hits there. Takes out one combat tank. That 3 elephant tank could go for the target weak point. Panther's taking some hits there. Panther, I think one Panda may go down. Sends a mister, has combat ports activated there. Takes out the combat tank, so both the Panther and the elephant stays alive. Lose the Panzerwerfer, that's acceptable losses. Centaur does not go down to the King Tiger. And does not go down to the elephant. Does go down to literally everything else. Grenadiers do get wiped out here. Point is going to say this is neutral. King Tiger does contend there. Vickers can be hit by the King Tiger. If the Vickers goes down, the Grenadiers can clean out the entire region. Grenadiers should probably ignore the Zis gun, go straight for the AT gun, or for the VP.
Heavy machine gun crew killed.
There's a sapper there. Jaeger infantry combat use the sprint ability to help close on in. Grabs the Vickers, I disagree with that, go for the win. Right now they're actually in danger of losing if they don't get this neutralized. Landmaster barrage here, Red's not responding to it time. Not at all. The Jaeger infantry is going to catch the point. We have the Oberstlassen here. It has a bit of bug there with the Brent. Oh wait, no, that's a bit of smoke there from something. Rangeable smoke there on the conscripts. Could throw a bundle grenade right around here. Maybe because it's hard to go on down. Grenadiers push forward into frangible smoke. Gets hit by the Katusha. Molotov there. Grenadiers make it wiped out by a straight Katusha shot there. So wounded. Yep. Axis players do have kept in favor, but it will not be victory. Conscripts take a bit of damage there, getting hit. Does the AT grenade off. May go down, one more shot and it's done for. Pulsars on the center point, but got the double flamethrower recovery sapper. Oswin does go down. King Tiger now advances spearhead.
We have lost a Panzer.
Allies will capture that up. Got a Vickers here. Put it right there, I would say. Red has a lot of fuel. Trying to go for another MG. No. Probably another Grenadier or Panzer Grenadier. Great shot there by the King Tiger. I can see either Brumbar or Grenadier or Pioneer or Panzer Grenadier, not MG42. Red has quite a bit of resource stockpiled up, but it is at pop cap. Right now, the Panthers. Guvagen here could be pushed forward again, almost efficiency 5 still. Panther at this point in time may need to be sacked. Yes, I am saying throw away Vet 5 Panther. It's not an easy thing to say. You have to drop a flamethrower here so the Obsassin can pick that up. I don't know how effective Obsassin is with a flamethrower. Probably don't want to see it ever. Loiter being brought on in. Obsassin getting nailed by the Loiter. King Tiger taking severe amounts of damage. Axis players now have less VPs. They're trying to go with such a VP, particularly red right now. Getting pinned down by MG. The point will be neutralized. The next strafing run will hit behind them. Patricia Barrage takes out Grenadier. And with about 80 guns in the weapon field as well, another Panzerwerfer would be another good argument rather than Brumbar. Volkswagen on the central VP. They need anti-infantry tools, pretty much. He's going for Panzerwerfer. Double bounce. Central VP is captured. The Axis players have a small window to stop this.
We have nearly won. The enemy is down to 25 points.
Yeah, the Axis players just simply lacking anti-infantry tools. Primarily red. Red is just scraping the barrel, bottom barrel when it comes to manpower. No land mattress barrage running on in. Agenda does have a Vet 5 Obsassin with a Bren pickup. The other one's being upgraded with a LMG now. Vickers here. Panther pushed way forward. Sukes the Foos got pulled. I feel looks like Magenta may squeeze out something. Does get a good amount of damage there, but the central VP is still captured as left VP. And the Axis Allies are just going to be dog upon the VPs, and they're going to win the game at the current rate.
Let's consolidate. We are down to 10 points.
And the Axis players have surrendered. That's Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. As mentioned beforehand, since my voice is starting to go out, that shall be my last replay for tonight. So everyone, thank you for watching, have a good evening, and get some good rest.